Anybody, I think anybody.
Carter gave you the shout out.
Yeah, he did. He was right there.
Questions
the
for
guy
Payton?
sitting courtside hopefully heard it too.
What was your shot? I know they took the lead again after that, but it seemed like everything sort of changed. Did you sense that too when you got that? When you made the free throws, 22 seconds, you scored 6 points?
Yeah, so I'll just take you back. It seems like the whole season, all we've seen is just watching teams bank in threes.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt good to see one go our way. I think that was one of our first of the year. So changes everything. There's been, I think, Purdue, Oregon, that one didn't count, but there's been countless games where teams have just changed momentum with banking threes. So we got our own, and then after that, I think everyone started having fun. We kind of loosened up. I screamed out bank, and I think everybody heard me, and then I was telling everybody that I screamed out bank. And then we kind of just loosened up, and everyone started making plays again, and I'm proud of the team.
Payton, first of all, what was going through your head when you saw the open lane and Riley's sitting there in the middle taking that charge? And then I guess what did Riley just kind of provide you guys today?
Well, he was great, man. That was impressive. I was pretty crazy athletically, but Riley stood in there and took it and never wavered. That's who he is. He's got a shirt that he wears that says it's just Riley doing Riley things, and I think that's what that was. But he was great. He made play after play. He's such a great teammate, and I'll give a shout out to all those guys off the bench. Brock, Carter, Evan, Price, Riley. I mean, they were huge, and they've been great teammates. They've been in and out of lineups. Carter and Riley and Evan have they've been on scout team for most of the year, but they're great teammates. They get us better. They're great players. We could see this coming, and they were ready for their opportunity. They've wanted this. They've been waiting for this. They've been working for this, and I'm proud of all of them.
Carter specifically, Payton, playing virtually no minutes across the season. Obviously a little bit here and there, but to play 30 tonight, match up with probably their best player. I mean, can you just speak to his effort?
Yeah, he was great, and he's the strongest guy we've got on the team. Him and Evan are up there, but I would say it's Carter. And I've been roommates with Carter for the last 4 years, and I've just seen the way that he works and the way that he wants this and he loves this team. And he's one of the best teammates I've ever had. The way that he just keeps energy and just doesn't matter what he's doing, he's trying to find a way to help the team win. And in practice he kills us all the time, just playing as their best player. And we knew that when teams do this, and he's had moments where teams back down, he gets in there and he made big plays the whole night. Though he was rebounding, he was passing the ball, he was guarding, he hit a big shot. I'm just so proud of him. He's like a brother.
You guys, I guess you're kind of like almost willing this team along at points. What does that mean to you to kind of bring everybody along with you to get a win tonight?
Yeah, I want these guys. We've worked so hard, and we haven't had all the bounces go our way this year. We haven't played our best at times, but we've stayed together, and I've always stressed that to everybody that just stay together and it'll give us a chance. Because you see teams that spiral, and most of those teams, they just completely fall apart. They start blaming each other, doing all that. But we've loved each other. We've been with each other through all the tough losses, all the injuries, all the guys that have been out, and it's hard. I want these guys to see success. I think a lot of these guys deserve it. I've seen it here at Iowa, but all I've ever wanted for the last 2 years was just for some of these younger guys like Price and them, just see success, have fun with this, because it's a fun journey. And it's been hard, but that's what makes days like this rewarding. You stay in the fight, you keep fighting, and we had a lot of guys step up, and I'm proud of everybody.
Can you describe the recruiting class you came in with, like just the progression over the years?
Yeah, I came in with it was Luke Laquetta, Carter, and Riley Mulvey, and we'd always get made fun of for being a weird-looking class, but I came in, and those guys have been some of my best friends forever, and they've never wavered. They never left because they weren't getting minutes and tried to go somewhere else, and they've never complained about it. They just keep showing up to work and trying to help the team get better. And there's been tough days for them. There's been tough days for all of us, but the way that just the teammates and the men that they are, to stick out. All the hard days, you don't see much like that in college basketball anymore, or really in the world. So, the way that they've just stuck with it and continue to get better and improve, and then, they go out there tonight and really help in a big win. I think, that's just a testament to character.
Payton, I think throughout the last 4 years, it's very easy to see that you wear your heart on your sleeve. You're an emotional player, emotional person. I guess, where does that kind of emotion and love for the game and just your personality, where does that come from? Like, what's kind of the core reason that you wear your heart on your sleeve?
I think it's just like, the idea that, I grew up, I wanted to play college basketball in the worst way. That's all I ever wanted. And then, to get this chance, it's not like, I'm ever going to take this for granted. Even if we're going out there and, you know, shots aren't falling and things aren't going our way, I'm just going to, you know, keep fighting and keep trying to have fun with it, because you only get, you know, so many years of this. And, you know, some guys get to play forever, but I only get 4 years, and you know, I just want to keep loving this game, keep loving my teammates, and you know, I feel like you get rewarded in the end for that. So, but it really just comes from, you know, who I am as a person, who I grew up as, and then just a reflection of my faith. You know, that just having joy and having perseverance and faith through everything. It's just kind of who I am and who I've always been.
All right, thanks.